What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing another beginner Pilates core workout. It's going to be more rooted in planks today. I'm going to link the warm-up up in the card so you can go ahead and start there, and we're going to go ahead and hop right in. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of breathing. So if you want to come into a comfortable seated position, go ahead and start there. Cross-legged, legs out in front of you, whatever feels the best in your body today, go ahead and head there. Hands are gonna come right to the tops of your legs, and we'll start here by taking a nice deep inhale. You can roll the shoulders up towards the ears, fill your chest, your lungs, your belly up with air, and we'll take that big exhale. Drop the shoulders down and back. We'll do 3 more like that. Inhaling to bring the shoulders up. Good, we'll exhale, drop them down and back. Good, 2 more. Inhale to bring the shoulders up. Good, we'll exhale, drop them down and back. And this will be our last one. Inhaling to bring the shoulders up. Good, we'll exhale, drop them down and back. Good. From here, we're gonna bring everything up into a tabletop position. So go ahead and swing things around. Hands are gonna come right underneath the shoulders, hips right above the knees. And we'll take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling to dip the belly down. Good, open the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhaling to push into the palms of the hands, scooping out through the low belly, pressing the spine up. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, we'll dip it down. Good, we'll exhale to push into the heels of the hands, press everything up. Last one. Inhale to dip it down. Good, we're gonna exhale, push everything back up. And now from here, we'll reset into that neutral tabletop. Take a nice deep breath. And on your next exhale, I want you to scoop through the low belly. Draw your belly button to your spine, pull your hips to your ribs, press your hips towards your heels, almost all the way down. Good, and then we're gonna inhale, come back into that tabletop. Exhale, we'll scoop out through that low belly. Press the hips towards the heels. We'll inhale, pull things back up through center. 3 more like that. We exhale, scoop and press. Good, inhale, pull it forward. This will be 2, scoop and press. Good, inhale, bring it in, find that deep connection into your low abs, scoop it back. Good, and then we'll pull it home. Good, from here, now what I want you to do is lift that right leg so it comes back behind you. We're gonna take a big exhale to bend the knees, scoop through the low belly, and then round the back as you pull your knee in. We're gonna inhale, lengthen that right leg out, press it right back out. So exhale, we bend, we scoop and lift, round out through the spine, point your forehead down towards your knee. Inhale, we're gonna reach it back. Good, 3 more like that. Good, this is gonna be 2. And last one. Good, reach that right knee right back down. We'll do the same thing on the left, inhaling to reach that left leg back. We'll exhale, scoop and pull that left knee in towards the nose. Inhale, we release, we let it go. Exhale, big scoop, big pull, hips to ribs. Inhale, release, let it go. 3 more. Good, this is 2. Good, and last one. Perfect. Okay, from here, bring that left knee back down. We're gonna walk the hands forward about a handprint, and then walk the knees back just a couple of inches. So we're in that nice, strong, modified plank position. Good. All we're gonna do here is just alternate leg lifts. So I want you to start on that right leg. You're gonna push the right leg back. We'll bring it in. We'll inhale, push the left leg back. Exhale, bring it home. Shoulders stay stacked right on top of the wrists. And if you wanna come up into a full plank, go ahead and do that. Tuck those toes under, pop it up. Same thing from there. Leg lift, and then leg lift. Good. We're gonna do 3 more each side. So 3 and 3. Good. This is 2 and 2. This will be last one and last one. Good. From here, legs are gonna stay squeezing together. I want you to tilt onto that left knee, open the hips and the knees out towards the right side of the room. We'll take a big exhale. We're gonna squeeze through the left side of the body, pull your hip to your rib as you press your hips towards your heels. And then we'll inhale to pull ourselves back forward. So it's a big squeeze into that left side oblique as you press back. You bring the biceps by the ears. Inhale, we reset, we bring it forward. Good. This is always a really nice way to get into the obliques. I always find for me, it's a good one to help me connect mind with muscle. We're gonna do 3 more like this. This will be 3. Good. This is gonna be 2. And last one. Good. We'll bring everything in. You're gonna take the left hand, bring it to the center of your mat, open all the way out towards the right side of your room. Right hand's gonna come behind the head. You open that elbow out nice and wide. We're gonna inhale, rotate the right shoulder down towards the mat. We'll exhale, squeeze through that left side oblique, open back up. Inhale, we rotate. Good. Exhale, we open. Keep that elbow out nice and wide. Chest stays lifted. We're open through the collarbone. Good. We're gonna do 3 more like this, kind of like what we did the other day in our full body workout. Good, pretty similar. 2. Good, and last one. Good, we lift back up through center, hold it there. We take tiny pulses, moving the hips 1 inch down and 1 inch up. Really small, slow and controlled. Good, for 4 more. 4. Good, you got it. 3. Good. 2. Last one. Good, we're gonna take the right hand, bring it down. We'll come back around through center and then just take a child's pose. Press your hips to your heels, reach those arms nice and long in front of you. Take an extra second, roll out through the wrist, right? Okay, we're gonna reset. We take it back into our plank. Okay, so hands come forward. For a second, I was like, is that what we're doing? Shoulders over the wrists. We're gonna squeeze those legs together. Tilt your knees so that your right knee comes down. Hips and knees open out towards the left side of the room. And we're gonna exhale. Squeeze your right hip to your rib, pushing the hips back towards the heels. We'll inhale to bring things forward, shoulders set up over the wrist. Exhale, squeeze and press. Inhale, bring it home. As you press the hips back, biceps come by the ears. Good, forehead points down towards that mat. Good, 3 more. 3. Perfect. This is 2. Good. And last one. Perfect. From here, now for you guys, you can just take that right hand and then open all the way out towards the right. For me, I'm gonna flip things around so that you don't have to look at my butt, because how rude would that be? Find that modified side plank on the other side. Reach that left hand so it comes behind your head, elbow out nice and wide. Now when you're ready to move, we're gonna inhale, dip that left elbow down so we square the shoulders off to the mat. We're gonna exhale, open right back up. Good. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, we open. Good, now think about pressing your head into your hand instead of pulling your head with your hand. We create a lot of space between the fingertips and the elbow. 2 more like this. This will be 2. Good. And this is our last one. Yeah, there we go. Open it back up. Tiny pulses of those hips. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Nice, small, slow and controlled pulse. We're squeezing using the strength of the right side oblique. So squeezing that side body as we press the hips up. Good. 4 more. 4. Whew, 3. You got it. 2. And last one. Good, everything comes down. We'll swing that left hand down and around, knees come down. We'll press the hips back. Reach the hips to the heels, take that big deep breath. Good, let the forehead come down maybe. Woo. Okay, from here, we are going to set up in a forearm plank. I know lots of planks today, but that's just kind of how we're moving through things. Forearms are gonna reach down towards the mat, and you can keep your knees down on the mat. That's cool with me. Just walk them back a little bit further, because that's gonna give you some more room to move. You can plant the feet down on the mat. Good. And all we're gonna do here is just hold this forearm plank. If you wanna pop up onto the toes, go ahead and pop up onto those toes. We're gonna move into a saw, and you can take this from the knees too. It's just a much shorter range of motion, so if you wanna try the toes, now's a good time. I'll demonstrate for you down on the knees. We're just gonna inhale, push the shoulders forward. Exhale, we'll bring it in. So it's a super tiny movement, especially down on the knees. If you're up on the toes, you're gonna kind of point and flex the feet. So we inhale, bring it forward. We'll exhale, push it back. Now, if this one's not for you, just hold in that forearm plank down on the knees. That's cool with me. Okay, so just pull forward, bring it back. We'll do 6 more. 6. Good for 5. For 3. 2. And the last one. Good. Drop those knees. We're gonna walk back up into the hands so we come up into a tabletop position. I know it's a little bit wristy today, so take some extra circles through the wrist. Do whatever you need to do. You're gonna make it through, I promise you will. Hands come back down to that mat, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Now we're gonna tuck the toes under. We're gonna work on getting into knees off. So all we're gonna do is hover the knees so they come right up above the mat. It's gonna be a really big exhale to pull the belly button in, scoop the hips up to the ribs, hover those knees off of the mat. Good. Inhale, we'll gently place the knees right back down. Maybe we'll release the shoulders. Okay. Exhale, we scoop, we lift. Good. Inhale, we bring it back down. Whew, take those big deep breaths. Exhale, push into the palms of the hands. Scoop that belly button up, pull hips to ribs. Inhale, we tap it down. Good. 3 more. This is 2. And last one. Good. Bring everything down, knees down, hips pressed back. We got a lot of extra child's poses today. We're not usually up on the wrist this long, so, you know, just move with it. It's okay. If you don't like this core workout, that's okay. Go back to Mondays. It's cool with me. When you're ready here, we're gonna reset into that tabletop position. Remember what we did earlier, pushing the leg back, pulling it in. Now we're gonna try and add in with the arm to take a knee to elbow crunch. I'm gonna say right away, if this doesn't end up being for you, go back into just moving through the leg. We'll keep the right hand down on the mat. Left arm's gonna reach out and we'll reach that right leg back towards the mat as well. You have to push evenly into the right hand. In that left knee, we're gonna exhale, pull the knee into the elbow. We're gonna inhale, release, and let it go. Push those fingertips out nice and long. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, release, let it go. 3 more like this. Big deep breaths. Good, 2. And last one. Good, reset the left hand down, right knee down. We do the same thing on the other side, okay? So right knee stays down, left leg shoots back, right arm goes out, push evenly into the left hand and the right knee. Big exhale, we squeeze the knee to the elbow. Inhale, we release, we let it go. Good, take that big breath as you pull things in. That's gonna help you to stabilize, I promise it will. Try to push that right foot down to the mat. 3 more. 3. Good for 2. Good, and then last one. Ooh, good. We bring everything down, drop the knee down, bring your hand down, take a second, shake it out. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I know it's a lot of planks. You're gonna make it through, I promise. From here, we're gonna lay all the way down onto our mat. Belly comes down. Hands are gonna come a little bit wider than your shoulders, so right out to the edges of the mat, just about behind the shoulders. And we're gonna walk those feet out nice and wide. We'll exhale to push into the heels of the hands. We're just gonna lift the chest up off of the mat a little bit. Elbows are gonna hover. And then we'll exhale, pull things right back down. Elbows are gonna stay lifted since the arms are out nice and wide. So just kind of let that happen. See how that feels. See how that changes things. Maybe it makes it a little bit more comfortable for you to take that back extension. Good. Okay, the next time that you press up, we're gonna come up to here. We'll lower it back down. And then we're gonna kind of come up into that modified plank position. So we push the chest up and we're gonna press the hips back to take a child's pose, okay? So take it kind of slow those first couple. We'll inhale, come back. Hands are a little bit further in front of the shoulders, just a little bit though. Take those elbows out nice and wide. Find your push up, okay? Inhale, we press the chest away, back extension. Inhale, we pull it forward. Your next exhale, we push into the palms of the hands like we just took a push up. Press the hips back, child's pose. We'll move through 3 more like this. So this is going to be 3. Good, equal parts stretch, but also core exercise, getting us into the back a little bit. It's gonna be 2. And this will be our last one. Good, from here, we're gonna bring everything in. Reset into that tabletop. Okay, take a breath, take a second. Okay, we have 1 more push. We're gonna move into, I'm gonna give you the option for a modified plank or that full plank up on the hands. If it's not for you, you take a child's pose. We're gonna get to stretching right after this one. So to set up in that modified plank, whatever that looks like for you, we're gonna take the right hand, reach the right hand to the left shoulder. Inhale, bring it down. Same thing on the left. Left hand, right shoulder, bring it down. Just some shoulder taps, that's all it is. Good. Now you can kind of be in more of a tabletop position, just have the knees slightly behind you. That's a good spot to be for your modified plank. If you want to be up on the toes, it's just the same thing. We're going to get a little bit of rotation in our plank, and I'm okay with that, right? Like, it's not a big deal. Just make sure you're not rotating all the way out. And we'll just do 3 more on each side. 3. Good. This is 2. 2. Good. Last one. And last one. Good. We'll bring everything in, press the hips back to the heels, reach those arms nice and long in front of you, relax the shoulder blades down, and then just you can lift the head a little bit, take some circles through the wrists. Good. Bring those circles around the other way. Good. We're going to walk both of our hands over towards the right side of the mat, find some length in the left side, reach the hips to the heels. Big breath here. Good, we'll walk the hands through center and then take it over to the left. Lots of length in that right side. Big deep breath. Good, we bring it back through center, then we'll walk those hands in. Good, come up through seated. And if you want a longer stretch, I'm gonna link last month's stretch video. You can go ahead and do that. Remember, you guys are awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep. I need to